Well, good morning, everybody. It is, I believe, the 5th. It's Friday, August, I think, 5th of August. So, thought I'd do a little video. I promised Bailey we would do a video because we had gotten the house quite a bit cleaned up, but it's kind of back to being a mess again because I haven't finished and I have things rescattered. So, I really didn't want to do it, but I promised her I would. So, I guess what we'll try to do is kind of just, even amongst the mess, show what we've gotten done. So anyway, so first off, I bought this mount, and you guys have to tell me later on if you think this looks better, because it has lights. And see if I show up better, now or before. So, because the lights are like shining right in my eyes at this point in time. So, anyway. I have gotten quite a bit of stuff done. It's raining today, so it's kind of icky outside. And Bailey's still asleep, but let's go see if we can't wake her up. Of course, I was told I'm going to have to make her pancakes this morning, so we'll see if it's going to be pancakes or waffles. And, see what we can get done. So, and of course, I'm getting phone calls and text messages and apologize for the delay. So, let's go see if we can't wake up the princess. So this is a selfie stick as well. So, and again, whatever messes here, just, you'll have to, sorry people, sorry. Forgive me. So I'm in a room that's like the light's off, totally off, so the light shining in my face definitely helps in this situation. Bailey girl. Come on, you said you wanted to do a video, we're starting it. Hey. Kiddo. Time to get up. It's not early. And you're on candid camera, so be nice. Come on. Well, I'm starting a video, so. And she always does that, but then she ends up getting up anyway, so. So, I guess what I will do, again, it's a mess, but I can't remember what I showed on the last video, so we're just gonna, go with it. So, all right. So, I'm basically at the front door, where you walk into the front door, and the couch has been moved here. We got some reclining chairs so we could sit together, try to sit together and, watch TV, talk, things like that. And then, of course, this is the dog's bed for the most part. But it's also where I sleep because if I'm not in here with them, they seem to not do so well and they want to do their business in here on the floor to let me know how unhappy they are. So, it has been cleaned up and organized, but at this point it's kind of back to being a mess again. So that little thing right there was in Bailey's room. There was a shelf here before. A shelf here. There was a shelf here. A shelf here. but this is going to be the clothes area, basically. So those are supposed to be all the clean clothes, or all the, no, I shouldn't say all the clean clothes, all the clean blankets. I'm turning off these lights in my eyes since I have the thing facing the other way. So all the clean blankets. So these are sheets, and they're fitted sheets, and I have not learned how to fold them very well yet. Once I do, they will go in here. So all sheets will go in here in an organized fashion, and that's actually, the start is twin, and then double, and then underneath those are all pillowcases, and then underneath the pillowcases would be queen, and then on the very end would be king. And that's just sheets and pillowcases, but I think the pillowcases are going to go elsewhere anyhow. So then that will be for dirty sheets and blankets, because I'm taking those to the laundromat now to wash them, because they're just too hard on the washing machine that we have at this point in time, and you can only do one at a time and stuff like that. So anyway, so kitchen. So here's the thing. Went and got groceries last night. So they're all, I have to have a place to put them, and I don't have that yet. So this is just a dish drying rack I ended up getting for the RV, and it's too big for the RV. So I just brought it in here because every so often you hand wash dishes, certain dishes, but also it's kind of nice to have that to put dishes on when you take them out of the dishwasher when they're not completely dried yet, so they can air out and dry. So it's getting ready to be time for me to start cooking and doing stuff, and that's actually a bag of potatoes. I don't know if there's ever been a bag of potatoes in this house, at least not since we've owned it. And because I'm gonna start making French fries, and Bailey likes fries. She likes hash browns, and I can't remember the name of the other fries, or not fries, but the, you know, when you make potatoes and you put them in certain kinds of food. But they're just these little thin round strips. I can't remember the name of them right off the top of my head, but anyway. So just got some groceries, but so I had to spread them out basically all over here. So, you know, we got some chips. I'm gonna start drinking coffee again because I've been kind of craving it lately. Some cereal, some stuff for spaghetti, peanut butter, jelly, stuff like that. And then there are certain pickles that I wanted to try. Got those. Got some eggs. You know, a little bit of milk, stuff. You know. And, you know, obviously there's more to do. So then you come back here, obviously these are the shelves, and I've got stuff organized. And so this is the task for really the next couple of days, whatever. I mean, we got the whole dog room here now that's where that other shelf went. And this is all going to be cleaned. This stuff has to be redone. Like, there's just too much stuff on each shelf, so I'm just going to have to reorganize this to where it's organized. And this is where some of the food's going to go, the boxed food. Like, we've got that one little shelf right there. It's just kind of not really enough. And there's no reason why this can't be reorganized so where it's in better shape. So after cleaning out Bailey's room, that came off. It went on top of her dresser. She doesn't, or not on top of her dresser, but her desk that she has, and she didn't really like it. So, you know, we took that off, and this is where we're gonna put it. It kind of fits nicely there. It doesn't take up a whole lot of space, and, you know, instead of junking up the top of the washer and dryer, we can junk the top of this up now. And it's also going to be used for plastic containers. You know, that's going to be a great place to put, like, some of these plastic containers that I did reorganize, and I don't know if I like them there, so they may get moved over. But, you know, so then we've also got this, you know, the Lazy Susan, where some of that stuff might be able to come out, and maybe more food goes in there. instead of plastic containers or containers, because that's where they've been going. So, and there is also something else that's going to happen. So I don't know if you're like me, but I cannot stand this. Usually when I try to open it up, I can't even get it open because something's keeping it from opening. This one the same way. I mean, all this stuff in here, it's like junk. And this is all usable stuff, but it's junked in there and you can't ever find it. You got to dig through everything, and I am just not a fan. So that's going to get cleaned out. This is going to get cleaned out. And all of this stuff is probably going to get put in little separate containers that may go out there in that room to put that stuff on those shelves. So yeah, I just cannot stand. It makes me not even want to be in there and try to cook or do anything, because it's too much to try to dig through, and it becomes frustrating, and it makes you, in the moment that you go through it, or when you're like digging for something, it makes you want to clean the whole thing out, so that's kind of upstairs. So now we'll go downstairs, because I did get some stuff done downstairs. Oh, awesome. These dogs. So head downstairs for the time being, and try to show you what we got done here. So, of course, you have to turn the lights on, which I do on my phone. So we're in the basement, and I go to the basement, and boom. See, it just turned those lights off, but now it's going to turn them all on. Yeah, I forgot about those two. I'm going to there we go. All right, so if you recall, the living room was done way different. Oh, there's the princess. So, yeah, Lucy did not go outside. She pooped at the bottom of the steps. So, anyway, so this is the basement now. When you walk in, you have the love seat and the couch. The desk is turned a different direction, and of course the bathroom, but it's just, it's pretty much the same. I haven't done anything in here as of yet. So this is going to be my videoing area. Like, I'm gonna get the computer set back up and learn how to do editing properly, and also might come up with a couple of other channels to where you're doing, I guess you would say, podcasts, or a review channel, because I always get so much stuff, and I'm gonna start doing reviews on all of it, and just trying to be productive and do something, because it's just the way that it is, and this will be a good spot to at least talk into the camera. And once it's completely done and cleaned up, it'll be nice to, I don't know if I ever have a podcast where people come and I sit and talk to them or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so what I've got is, over the top of here, because when I'm sitting at the desk, the whole point is, let me put this back out. obviously I've got to get better at all of this stuff. But the objective is, so I'd be sitting at the desk and get a good background behind me with some pictures, which I've got an American flag picture. I've got another picture that says, don't forget to call your mom. I've got a picture of Bruce Lee. I'm going to probably try to get a picture of Rocky. Just things that have motivated me throughout my life, and, you know, stuff like that. But, and then, you know, this is where you talk into the camera and set up your channel. Although I've seen most people have it much closer. So I'll have to figure that out. But, you know, and obviously this will all have to be neatened up if it's going to be within view, stuff like that. So, but, you know, I'm able to sit here at the desk and have a conversation like I am right now with all my fans, right? Because I'm going to have so many. But this is the idea for now, I guess you could say. I don't know. So, but, you know, and then sitting here also because it's a little darker here, I believe. So it gives you, you know, better light. Heck, I can probably turn everything off in here and still sit here and do a video, I would assume. But, all right. But let's get back to when I need to get up and move around, and it turns into a selfie stick where I can just move it. So that, you know, it does make it kind of nice. So, I'll turn these lights back off. And boom. So, you know, and then so then, you know, you have your desk here. So now if you keep going back here, you know, obviously this is where the TV area was. I got the video games up there and stuff like that, and the bed is now this way, which I might, you know, take it and turn it back up against the desk. Maybe, I just don't know yet. I don't know what else I'm going to do down here. But, you know, this is it for now. I'm not even going to waste my time going back there because I haven't even started back there yet. So there's just it's still a disaster area in the back. So I put this in order to block the light, because my thought process was this doggy door, when it is nighttime, I leave these lights on because I want Ali to be able to see coming downstairs. She had gotten into a little stage where she was going to the bathroom on the steps, and we were thinking because she couldn't see, we didn't know if it was that or because she couldn't get downstairs all the way or whatever. But either way, there's light that goes through the doggy door. And I feel like, you know, we had possums one time that did come in the house, and I'm assuming they had to have come in through the doggy door. So, if they can't see the light through there, then maybe they don't come through. So this I got to try real quick just to show you the doggy door. I painted it white, so, you know, it's the regular color of the door. So if you're looking at it from a distance, you really don't even see that there's a doggy door there. It just looks, but the problem was through those little cracks right there, you could still see a little bit of light, and that's what I put the black thing on the back for, was to keep that light from shining through. So that has become an issue. So actually, I'm just gonna, while we're standing here, I'm gonna take it off because Lucy is not wanting to go outside now. Because she can't get through that. So I got another piece of material that we're going to try to put on there and cut it a little bit smaller, but it's thicker, so hopefully it'll be something that'll be not so problematic. And this shall go in the dirty clothes. So then we still come in here, and I know I probably don't show Bailey's room very often, but it's been cleaned up a lot. Well, I mean, she had a ton of toys and all kinds of junk everywhere, and it has been cleaned up tremendously. Obviously, we still have some stuff to do, but that's the desk that thing in the back would go on top of. And, you know, we've just got, and I don't know if I've ever showed these before. I think I have, but we got these for Christmas a couple of years ago, and they were like 49 bucks. The projector, and it actually works really well. It gives you, I mean, it gives you up to a 100-inch TV, but that's I believe that's the equivalent of about a 70-inch TV right there. So, and it has its sound that comes with it and stuff like that as well, but it's, I ended up getting that speaker because it makes the sound a little bit better. And it was just a really quick connection. Of course, you know, I could have done this neater than I did it, but it is what it is. You get tired of fooling with stuff at a certain point. So that's about it for now. What?
Film her.
Huh?
Film her. She wants to be in the camera.
Okay. She's in.
What's
So there's the bedroom. I'm making a video. So, you know, that's basically it for now. Well, I guess that's not it really. I've just gotten so much stuff done that I've done so much I've forgotten what I've done. So, you know, I know I had told you before we had gotten a pool. Oh my Lord, I left that back door open. So, there's my truck. And if you can see the window that I have left open, it's completely black. I've painted the window black, but I'm getting ready to actually paint them white. So that you can't see in and it keeps the sun off of it and stuff like that, just on the camper top. So there's that. You know, moved some stuff around. You know, there's the hot tub sitting back there in that room, and I'm going to end up setting it up probably back in one of these tents outside. And we'll see how that works out. You know, obviously we've got a lot of work to do. You know, in the yard still here, in the backyard, in the front yard, there's the red trailer, the other little trailers over there, and of course the RV. I don't know. Yeah, it's raining, so we're not going to go out to the RV at this moment. So, yeah, and one more thing. So, and I've done this before. So, the area down here, of course, where there's poop down there, but that little square down there, you can see the drain, and that is going to be the dog bath area, because of Ali, basically. I mean, she's just too big to get a tub. So that'll be out there right by the back door. And, you know, I can give her a bath there, and I've got a hose right there and everything already. And water running from the inside, from downstairs, and I can actually, you know, there's a connector down there there's a washer and dryer hookup downstairs, and I can turn the water on so I can make it warm water, you know, if I want to, because I have it cooked up to the hot and the cold, and hoses connected to it so that I can turn them both on, and just like you would in the shower. So for the dogs, that way I don't have to give them either a freezing cold or a super hot bath. I can make it warm if it's like winter time. And if it's summertime, I'll probably just get a cold one. But anyway, so that makes that a nice little area to do that with as well. So, and then just like the lights downstairs, like I can now turn the air conditioner on by the phone. And I have little thermostats everywhere in the house as well. So I can show you that quick. Just these little guys right here. So that is a thermostat that connects to my phone, and there's one in just about every room, including the RV, and it gives me a reading and tells me where we're at as far as the temperature. So I'm just testing the light again just to see, sitting here, how much of a difference it makes. So it gives me a reading for each room. So I have everything separated by room, and I can just pull it up on the phone, and it'll tell me what the temperature is. And if it's, I think I have it also set to where it sends me a message if it's over 85 degrees, and if it's below 55 degrees, that it sends me a message. And then I'll turn the air on or the heat on, depending on what I need to do. I can just do it automatically from the phone. So that makes it nice. So I can just turn the window air conditioner on, and I think I told you guys the central air and heat has gone out, and it was going to be a minimum of $3,000 to fix and $6,000 to fix it properly. Just don't have that right now. So window air conditioner has been doing fine so far this summer. I mean, it's sometimes gets a little warm in here. A bigger air conditioning unit would probably be helpful, but you know, that's going to be something that we'll have to wait until next year for, most likely. But even a bigger window air conditioning unit is way cheaper than, you know, we're talking $500 compared to $6,000. So we've got a window air conditioner in the master bedroom. I have another window air conditioner, a small one, for Bailey's room if we need it, but her room has actually been right around 73 degrees almost, you know, the whole summer so far. So it's in a fairly shaded spot, you know, and there's a lot of trees and stuff like that that are right around the house right there. So, and I'm sure that helps keep it shaded. We've used heaters before, like there's a heater over there on the floor that we've used before in the wintertime, and it seems to has worked fine as well, because I think we had one year where we had some issues before a repairman came out, and that heater seemed to work fine. So I guess we'll find out this winter what happens and how it goes. But you know, that's where we're at, and it just makes my mind a lot nicer to be able to deal with this stuff. And I've also got the cameras up, which I think I've showed. But yeah, so there's the living room camera, and then this camera that goes from the kitchen to the living room, and of course I can rotate it. And then there's another camera right here that goes from the kitchen to the laundry room. And then downstairs I have two. There's one, you know, straight down there, and the other one, I don't know if you can see it, is right there, and that faces the doggy door and faces up the stairs. Actually, I'll show you. But it's supposed to be to keep the dogs from going to the daggone bathroom down there, and it's supposed to send me a warning, but I have not got those. I haven't stuff figured out yet to where, you know, it's sensitive enough to send me a message when there's movement, so that it's not either constantly sending me a message or not sending me a message at all. So it's a work in progress. And once that happens, I can hopefully catch the dogs before they start going to the bathroom and yell at them to get outside, and it'll work, and we'll see what happens. They were actually very cheap. They were like $20 per camera, but that's very inexpensive for those kind of cameras that are indoors, and they seem to really work fine. And so I'm gonna turn this back around because it'll probably be, let's see here, so you can see, you should be able to see all that. So there's that. So there's a live view. of the living room, and then the kitchen and living room. And right now I've got it pointed in the living room, but I just turn it around, stop it wherever I want to stop it at. You know, yep, there I am. Hey, look at that, that's me. What's up, y'all? So, all the cameras are the same. They all do the same movement, the same, everything. So, if I can catch them there, or, yeah, look at that. So what has happened? Yeah. So there's the doggy door. And there's the poop. So if I would have caught, if I'd have caught her doing it, I could have probably stopped it. And then this will turn around and kind of go into the back room. Obviously it's at an angle. But, if I need to go back there for some reason, I can see back there as well. But I pretty typically keep it right about there somewhere, just so I can see the doggy door, I can see the bottom of the steps and the bottom of the floor. So anyway, I don't know, hopefully you guys could see all that. I probably didn't have it in there because I was watching the wrong. So anyway, that's the cameras. So I have gotten a lot done, been very productive. I just have to get it finished to where it's finished. And it's everyday workable, instead of turning into a little bit of a mess and then workable and then back to clean and then back to, there's just a finality that has to come. So anyway, I guess that would be that for now. And gives a little update on what I've gotten done. And I'd like to go boom and it's all clean, but I got a lot of work to do before that happens. So anyway, for now, I guess we will see you.